that turns the supercharger on. And then this is the lever that closes the throttle body. So now it's running boost.
There's not a lot of things to do now. This end of the season, finished driven Edmonton. The only show we did this year. And we're now at Mike's place. I love his place. It's so much space. I'm actually going to be parking my trailer here. So there's a basketball court. So if you haven't heard, Mike has officially taken the challenge of head judge, which we haven't had for a couple of years now. Just a bunch of senior judges, and the goal has always been to have the best judging in the world. We want to back it up. We spent a lot of time and effort to develop our own judging app. I think along with this, we're going to have a judging Bible or primer or whatever you want to call it.
Somehow this is going to paper now.
Yeah.
Cheat sheet, yeah.
Full notes.
Yeah. And the purpose of that is really just to when we onboard or even not really retrain, but continuously improve our judges that we have now, that there's more consistency, right?
Yes. That's actually a perfect way to say it.
It takes a little bit more time doing the cars, like the judging, but yes, the deliberation makes it go
We
a
flew
lot,
through that.
a lot quicker.
Yeah.
It's usually pretty stressful, honestly, going through there and, okay, who's what? Where do you think this car lands? Or
Yeah.
do they deserve an award? And this one, even when it was tougher, it made it easier at the end.
Yeah. Big challenges ahead of us. We're up for it, right? Whenever we go for coffee with Blocker and he's dressed like a police officer, we get free coffee. So this time we did it. So that's why Avery had to pay for it.
Hey, this one started.
Yeah. Actually, the battery was almost dead. Yeah, I had to boost it.
I'm gonna start calling you Cito.
I've spent $700 on batteries this year. Let's take a look. We haven't looked at it for a while now.
It's been almost a year, Mark.
It's almost been a year. Yeah.
Last November.
Was it November you bought it?
November,
It was.
by.
Yeah. On the way, yeah. There's a video on that where we got to see it, and it's changed a ton.
So all the. Well, I guess let's start with what I first did.
Sure.
Took off the rear bumper. I fabbed up some mounts to mount the chassis mount to the original bumper mount locations. The whole rear end part, redid the shocks, put some 4-inch lowering blocks on it. Radius and cut the rear quarters so that I could obviously lower it, put the wider tires, and all the fender flares and front lip are all fabbed by me.
Yeah, I love the period correct wheels you have.
Yeah, those are Hoshino Impulse. Bumper tuck on the front, so this had the shock absorber front bumper, so it actually stuck out about 3 or 4 inches further.
Mm-hmm.
So I took those shocks out, moved the mounts back.
Yeah, I like
and sucked it back a bit, makes it a little bit cleaner.
Well, it's got that nice kind of even vertical front end now, right? So you've done quite a bit of work under the hood as well, including your own supercharger, right?
Yeah. So I was gonna bring this out to the track with just the regular 18 RC motor, and then COVID hit and I couldn't bring it out to the track, so I decided to start dicking around with it. So I just kind of dreamed up and designed and fabbed the supercharger kit.
So while we're here, we might as well get an update on Fox.
Well, right now I'm getting my garage cleaned out so we can move it over there, so we can do a bunch of the work there.
Yeah.
Just because.
That's holding up my trailer from coming. Right. Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Well, because I'm parking his trailer right there.
Okay.
So some really neat stuff coming up. We'll check in on Blocker on the next video at your place then.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll probably be pulling the engine then.
Cool.
So basically, I'll be standing around and Mike will be pulling.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I will take credit for it, right? So.
They'll have a cut too.
Yep.